Hi guys, Change Developer here. So today I'm going to be talking about freelancing platforms. Most probably this topic is going to be more interesting for freelancers or those who want to be freelancers in the near future. I tried both Upwork.com and Freelancer.com and I ended up quitting both of them. Now, why? Two reasons. Number one, both platforms don't actually have enough jobs. The people who are offering jobs are very few, and those who are like legit are even fewer. And by legit, I mean um, people who are offering the freelancing job, they are not being super picky. They are being, let's say, a bit pragmatic. They are responding to your messages and they are like actually paying without without giving you too much headache or pain. So that's number one. There is not enough jobs, and number two, which is I think like the what really killed those two platforms in my view. The Both platforms are monetizing on the desperation of the freelancers to make money for a living on their platform and how they are doing this. So basically, you apply for a certain number of jobs, even so they are very few, but they are limiting how many jobs or bids you can apply or submit. This is given the fact that actually the number of jobs is so little that you literally have to make hundreds of biddings to land a single job in like for like an entire month or like 4 weeks. And then on top of that, what they are doing is they are saying you can only make biddings for 10 jobs. And by the way, it doesn't matter how good your bidding is or how good your profile is. Again, it's just like there are very few jobs, and the competition there is like very fierce and huge because a lot of freelancers are also lined up on those platforms, and all of them are applying to the same job that you apply to. So basically, the platforms are saying if you want to apply for more than like a couple of jobs or connections or whatever they want to label it, they are telling you you have to pay money. You have to pay them money in order to be able to apply for more jobs. So what ends up happening is um, it's like you are going on this venture which you are spending money to make money. So if you don't have the money to get those jobs, then you are basically like if those platforms are your sole or only source of income, then you are technically in a bad position. So when I analyze the situation very carefully, I realized that like the solution for such a situation is actually to shut down both of my accounts on freelancer.com and Upwork because I found that they don't actually provide any real value. You have a better odds of finding a job on your own website or on social media rather than trying to go to those platforms with the very limited options and like basically the platforms are just like making money out of everyone. So this is why it's like so many reasons that really make those websites unattractive. So what I found to be more effective actually is making my own website and having a presence on social media and multiple platforms, uh, displaying and talking about my technical skills and having a more interpersonal approach in the public, whether it's in YouTube or TikTok or whatever the platform is. Because really, it's like then you start meeting people who preferably in real life, and they say, "Hey, what you are doing?" And you are just like making connection, getting to know people, and you talk a little bit about yourself, and really like you get offered jobs just for the fact that you are a developer. So for this reason, I like think like on like if it wasn't because those platforms are doing a poor job, I think it would have been like way easier if I could just go to a platform, register, and get a couple of jobs every month, and I would be happy. But unfortunately, it's not as easy as it seems. Now, I have nothing against those companies basically monetizing or trying to make money. Um, this basically, we are living in a capitalistic system, and I am all for financial freedom. However, I think that it's just like a bad business strategy, and I think that sooner or later lots of people are just going to leave those platforms, which is basically not really helping anyone. I think that they could have done maybe better a way in which they could make money while actually helping people find jobs. But really, the problem is not finding the job. The problem is that there are not enough of them, which means that probably they are not actually they are putting more effort on extracting money from the freelancers than getting, let's say, their share from those who are offering the jobs. And it seems that they are not actually doing a great job at either of those. So if you are a freelancer or you want to be a freelancer, I suggest you to avoid those platforms. Um, like like despite the fact like how attractive they sound and how let's say tempting for you to just open a website, open a profile there, and start applying for the bids, it's technically useless. It won't help you that much unless like you are a really famous person and like everybody knows you somehow, or maybe if you already have a client but instead of dealing with them in real life, let's say you want to have some safe way to deal with them without having to deal with all the troubles, then you could maybe like redirect them to the platform. But again, those platforms have the same problem as the dating apps such as Tinder, where you are putting yourself in a position where like you become one of too many, and you get ruled out of the game so easily just because of the number of huge number of freelancers who are trying to get jobs there. So um, I know it's going to be painful to hear for those who want to be freelancers, but really I think what you could do is start early by creating your social media presence, creating your profile, maybe try to present your skills in some way, do some projects, meet people in real life, maybe in casual setting, and see how it goes, because it does happen often that for me as a developer, I meet someone in real life and they offer me some kind of small job, and then like I get paid a small amount of money. So I hope you found this useful. And again, I have nothing against those platforms. Those platforms might be good for some other people, but I have to say that you have to take it with a grain of salt. That this is just my subjective opinion based on my personal experience, which could be different for someone else with a different circumstances. I'm talking from the position of an average developer, an average person who just opened a profile and have seen what it looks like. So if you found this very useful, please like my video, subscribe or follow. This is how you are helping me to keep posting and making useful content. And if you'd like to support me, check out my apps on my profile page. I have several apps on the Play Store. Really good stuff for your batteries, phone, for your health, and so on and so forth. So take care, stay safe, and see you on the next one.